no enkofi enkoje womo ahome. Doc, Otimeka, good morning. This is Kessben and Pom to say. Etiefo so ejo. So first of all, reshuffle abba within the MMDCs and then the local government level, no. I mean, what does it mean for our governance, especially in an election year like this?
Yo, me that say. I'm saying, as a local government expert, I don't believe the president has removed anybody from office because if you presidency by now, they quoted local government act 2014, and I said you mufi akonyan so, and there is no existing law act a local government act 2014, so you cannot dismiss somebody on a law that is not in existence. And so that is why I don't believe that letter is coming from the presidency.
Number two, I want to clarify any BM. The basis of the law, no, also any substantial.
The law, Local Governance Act 2016 at 936, and I said you the law in existence as far back as 2016. Now, prior to the 2016, now your Local Government Act 462 at 1993. So Local Government Act 1993, Act 462. Now in 2016, and now Emrano, Local Governance Act, no longer local government. Now in the 2016, amalgamation of 5 acts are about together. Local Governance Act 2016. The president is quoting Local Government Act 2014. The reason why I do not believe it's coming from the presidency is that Ekakoba and the Local Governance Act 2014 and also is in error, but they are using the word Local Government Act, and then so that law is not in existence and it has never existed for it to be used to remove somebody from office. Number two, the reason why I feel that letter is not coming from the presidency is that the president cannot sack 24 MMDCEs from office and immediately appoint 26 MMDCEs to replace them. That is also not possible. And that is why I want to grant the president the fact that it's not coming from him. Maybe one of these fake social media letters are circulated.
Yes, we have done our confirmation. The indications are that I am correct.
And she said, what kind of presidency are we running in this country? We appoint and sack people based on a non-existent law. Is the president not a lawyer? Is the secretary to the president not a lawyer? So why do we sit down? So this embarrassment for me is unimaginable. But someone will say that we expect that in a Monday they should make those changes, and so that nobody goes to court. Say the person will still say it's in office because law now you go to the no. It doesn't exist.
I see. But regardless, its effects, are taking place. And then even this morning, a lot of the papers, I mean, the dailies, about the new appointment of Mampenye Aye to those districts. Now, what are the consequential effects?
Oh, say now the plenary committee they are twinning, but the president under the law has the right to appoint or remove an MMDC. So for me, that one is no news. But one of the reasons why here, Mr. Phil said this whole thing was done in a rush is because the president should know or ought to have known. Say election etuma assembly members no say be nyanso omo in. Echina and originally and kesi so in 6. Government ikra say move up 12. It is a nominate an MMDC. That MMDC cannot be confirmed until and unless the assembly members have been sworn in, until and unless there is a presiding member presiding. If not, a meeting for the MMDCs cannot be called. So if they had sought a view from local government, as we would have advised that they should wait for the assembly members to be sworn in first. Number two, the reason why this reshuffle is bad timing, which is only meant to come and do political bargaining or political advantage for the MPP for the next election, is that these appointees are not coming to do development. They are coming to work for the MPP politically to win the next election. Why do I say this? You know very well that on the 12th, say you're swearing assembly members, no, it's only elected presiding member on that day. Let's even assume, say, all the 24 MMDs will elect presiding member on that day. That presiding member has 21 days to be able to call a meeting to confirm MMDCEs yabo mudin. The presidency doesn't have control over the voting pattern of assembly members. We are in this country that number of times assembly members have rejected presidential nominees for MMDCEs, and that will also take. So if care is not taking, some of Akufo 24 they will start working somewhere around June, July, because Omoko first one they have a 10 days to wait. They have to wait for another 21 days. So if care is not taking, the earliest MMDC is they will come somewhere in the middle of March to even start work. So clearly, what kind of development and ever, because don't forget, assemblies are passing on budget last year did that. They started implementing, and then some strategy for development plans now. So if you change the MMDC and a new person, what vision and I said the vision should have been taken care of in the previous budget. Until you are just coming to, if you like, implement the vision of Nipa and Asebi, which many people do not want to do because ABCD. It clearly, I see them as people who are coming to do political bidding rather than coming to do development at those.
Yes, but Doc, I'm very much sure, sir, the presidency must have done this need assessment before deciding, say, maybe I do know, as I said, such a reshuffle, no, it's me ever at the basic level of our governance structure.
Yeah, I'm not questioning the reshuffle. The president has that prerogative, so I know there is no news, and it's not part of my analysis.
Yes, but I am questioning based on the analysis and then the factuality of the situation. Say one more ban, one bit me a year, Juma Sasan Nieman, and America say me business probably per the president's own assertion. No, ABA one more that need assessment. Say time now, Akano to election, no, a change may really help to get some of the things done, especially in an election year like this.
So, what is the essence of the district assembly concept? The district assembly concept now, which is captured in Article 220 of Ghana's constitution, it's about decentralization. It is about local development to meet the needs of the local people. If that is the reason, I'm just saying, the purpose of which they are coming is not to come and do local development. They are coming to do the bidding of the MPP to make sure the MPP wins power. And so I don't have a problem with it. But that is a deviation from the local governance system, and that is why I think the timing is wrong. Because many of those people, I can assure you, I'm not a prophet of doom, but some of them will come to start work as far in somewhere around June. Because assembly members in Ukraine, they have not been sworn in for them to do their own analysis of how the assembly system is. It new. It may be new. The first thing I come to do is to confirm an MMDC. That is where the problem is. So for me, I say that they would have achieved their aim if they want to do political bidding for MPP to win power. And no matter achieve your aim. But if it is the aim of the local governance system and decentralization, then I think that the president has got it wrong. And this particular reshuffle is badly timed. The reshuffle is not the problem, but the timing is bad. If it is meant to develop the local areas, but if it's meant to come and do political bidding, which I strongly believe is the case, then the president would have achieved his aim.
Very well. Now, let's come to the aspect of the female participant in governance, especially at the local level. Per head count, this morning, my research tells me that we have about 39 MMDCEs. One more Osha Nura 24 listed by about 6 of them and Yasaki Womo, bringing the numbers down again. Many have started questioning the president. Said development does not actually help with female participation in terms of our governance.
As a local government person, for me, if you are a male and you are performing, you should be in office. If you are male and you are not performing, you should be removed. If you are female and you are performing, you should be in office. If you are female and you are not performing, you should be removed, because it is about development. So, as a person, it is a young team move on. So, your property, it's your property, it's your business operating permit. If you take the says, we want to see development. So, about local governance system, we don't care too much whether the person is a woman or is a man. All we want is to see development. It's all your banner, say you on your or my development by not president necessarily. I don't see anything wrong. So I don't do numbers games when it comes to female issues and appointment. Say general appointments, every ministry and we can have those arguments. But about local level, it's about development. You know, UBBI then about development. I think I'm for the person.
Even at a point where one got the experience, for instance, in the New Draben North district, Oko Eye Akufo-Addo na Oko Akwadum or the enclave, Mame Comfort. I mean, we are told say why Juma, but she's been changed by the president.
My brother, I have earlier told you that this reshuffle was not done for development. It is done for political advantage and political gerrymandering, political machinations. It is a lady Aboni didn't see any so emotional and that's what I'm just telling you is that the reshuffle that has been done is not for development. It will be a Adenta MC Obi no ejuma sebi o ye nanso ye yi no. So maybe politically no ejuma na mpese o ye no ontimi nye enti no me yi no. Let's not forget that the Nanado wants Baumia to win. Nti bibi obeya ma Baumia win no obeye ono akan say owie na ejuma etine his friend his last effort to make sure say Baumia win. So all these things that have been done is for the MPP to win the election. So it's not about development. It's a man in Obi Anwa say lady Awabo Nidi Awabo Juma Adenta MC Awabo Juma yi omo. Many of the people yi omo they have been removed because the next phase of the election are econo. They need people who do political quote unquote dirty work for them. It is a face say oh your banner untiminya and that is what it is. So this reshuffle there is not about development, it's about political capital, political gains, and to win the 2024 election. And that is the thinking of Nanado.
Very well. Doc, yena was yarope na yen fancy her. Now we'll come back to you again. Na yende wababe den komo bibia eba up biema. I'm grateful for your time, Anope.